I would love to be in Venice this weekend as they celebrate the annual feast of Il Redentore, Christ the Redeemer, and the name of the 16th century architect Palladio's magnificent church, commissioned in thanksgiving by those who had survived the plague. The terror in maritime Venice as the plague decimated the population in wave after wave is hard to imagine. No one could escape it. 1 in 3 of the population died, and children who ate breakfast with their parents could be dead by supper time. St. Paul's words in his letter to the Romans, this Sunday's epistle, must have resonated. I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory about to be revealed to us. No one knew what caused the plague, so once the worst was over, the survivors were thankful to God for sparing them, though most had lost loved ones who were inevitably uppermost in their minds. The Venetians responded by turning to Christ our Redeemer, commissioning Palladio's church, Il Redentore. To be redeemed means to be saved, to be put in a different, better space. The survivors of the plague had been saved, but what of those who had died? What of their future? Jesus Christ, who walked this earth, rose from the dead and ascended into heaven, is a bridge between things earthly and things heavenly. Bridges are, of course, everywhere in Venice, and every year a bridge was constructed by lashing boats together, spanning the Giudecca Canal, bridging the watery gap between Palladio's church, Il Redentore, and the actual city of Venice. The first time this happened was on July the 21st, 1577, when citizens of the beautiful but earthly city, site of so much illness and sadness, scrambled across the shifting, unstable bridge of boats to reach the heavenly space of Il Redentore. As they struggled across the water, these pilgrims were physically making the connection between their earthly life and their heavenly expectation. Their loved ones who had perished in the plague had already made their journey to an unseen heavenly shore. The Venetians believed that Christ the Redeemer had saved the survivors, but he had also saved those who had died, and the church offered a space in which to pray for them, to remember them, and to give thanks that through Christ's sacrifice on the cross, we are all promised eternal redemption. I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory about to be revealed to us.